Yeah, actually, in this video, I will be explaining about like I say, what is the difference between the spread and rest operator, and also one more thing topic like I say, difference between the normal function and arrow function, with as to how it will be working as in this keyboard in arrow function and normal function. So first we have to go through with as to spread operator, and by using the spread operators, we have to cloning the two arrays into as a one single array. So we can say like as a merging as a some multiple arrays into as a one single array, and also we can extract the elements from the array and we can add it into as some other place. So here I will be created like as a two arrays. So which has created like as a assigning like as a and b. So there we have to copying like as a and b arrays into as a in resultant variable. So when we are try to consoling like as a result variable, we have to get it like as a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So like this we will be getting like as a output for the this problem statement. So this is the output for that. And also when coming as in object, so in object they're having like the two different objects are same as working in arrays, how it's working as spread operator in array. So same as in object also we have created like the two objects with as to key value pairs. So when we are try to copying like the two arrays, it will be copying only that values are same. So that's why it will be shows like as a only that one particular arrays of value. So when try to as a different variable, so it will be giving like as a different also. Because of I will be giving like as a key name and also value is same. So that's why it will be showing as a only one object. So that is the thing in spread operator. So in rest of when we have to try to explaining as in rest operator. So in rest operator, we have to extract the elements from as an array and object. So it will be printing like as the rest of the things, whatever we want. So for suppose we know all of us like as a destructuring, right? So here I'll be creating like as a destructuring the array. So based upon that, I'll be created like as a first. So it will be accessing the first element in array. So I'll be destructuring the arrays, right? So that's why it will be accessing only but that particular element 10 value. And when we are to try to accessing the this rest you know that when we are to writing as a syntax in spread and rest parameter, so it will be both are same. So that's why I'll be for the getting as a more good convenient purpose, I'll be keeping like as a rest. So here you can take it like as a this is a rest. You can print the form as a 20 to 30 40 50 this remaining rest parameters by using this. So first we'll be accessing this as a 10. So it will be printing like as a remaining as to elements whichever is element is there in our or after the first 10 element. So that is the thing in arrays. So when we have to coming as an object, so I have created like a student object. We I'll be using like as a details of the student marks and age and name. So when we have to desection the object, so it name will be accessing with us to only name. When we have to try to other like as a resting the element we need to print means we can destructure the elements from as a student. So this is a rest parameter from the other. So it will be printing like as a from base to till last whatever remaining parameters is there, it will be printing that. So we can check it here. So this is the age and marks will be get it like as a from the rest parameter only. So this is about like as a whole thing about like as a rest and spread operators in JavaScript. So we have to go now like as a normal function and arrow function is differences. So first we have to discuss like as a functions with us to in this keyboard. We have already discussed like as a in person we created like as a objects we have like as a some multiple methods like object dot assign, object dot keys, object dot values. So in this method we will be using like this keyword. This is refers to where object is called, where object is refers to that. For suppose we will be function is current function where we executing that function only, it will be refers to the object. So for suppose here we have created like as a full name method. So we can call it like as a normal function. So first we can discuss like as a what is function is used in JavaScript. So we can create like as a reusable code whenever we want. There we have to call that in our code anywhere we can call it like as a globally it will be work. That is the thing. In function we have two things we will be noted down. First one is like as a parameters and argument. So whenever we have to writing like as a function name and also inside that parenthesis, that is mean by parameters. Whenever calling as a function inside the parameters, inside the parenthesis, we can giving like as a, that is mean like as a arguments. When we are to writing as a function syntax in our code, so we have like the two things. One, like we have to return or something, or else we have to console it inside the function. So that curly braces inside whatever we are writing, that is the main code. Here we full name, it will be referring that like as a full name function, like as a this is the thing, this start full name like as a, this will be binds, and it will be calls like as a last name, print like as a full name like as a this one. And also when in arrow function we don't have like as a this key own this keyword, because of that's why it will be giving like as a for us like as a undefined. So and also we have I can and also we cannot like as a use like as a constructor in this arrow function. So arrow function we don't have return, also it will be having like as a directly to return. And this is a person one to that like as a full name and last name as a full name, we can returning like as a by using like arrow function, it will be written like as a undefined. So that is the thing. And also when we have to try to accessing method in objects to using this keyword, it will be executing like the lexical scope variables. So that's why it will be giving like as a undefined. Then we will be discussing like as a normal function how it will be having. So I told now previously it will be having like as a parameter. So this is mean by argument. So when we have to calling any something as a function, instead that we can pass the argument inside that. When calling like as a function inside that, it will be having like a parameters. In functions also in JavaScript we have two types of functions. One is function expression and also function declaration, and one more function like as a anonymous function without mention name, it will be without name is called like as a anonymous function. So here we can calling like as a we have passed like as a and b argument, so we want like a some of the that's both parameters. So that's why we can passing like as a arguments like as a and b. So here we can calling like as a with arguments which has 2 3 and 4, we can get it like as a, here we can calling as a some function, we will get it like as a is 3 and b is 4. So we can get it like console it here like as a value is like a 7. So this is the working with as two function. And also we can call not only here calling like as a function, we can call anywhere in our code, it will be execute. So one second. Yeah, here I'll be this is a commenting, and also I'll be calling here. So, so So here also it will be working fine. So whenever we want to try to access any function like that particular code in our system, we can create like as a reusable function. Whenever we want, we can call it that later. So that is the thing as a normal function, and we have to go like as a arrow function. This is arrow function. We are assigning like as a variable as a result. So that we can passing like as a and b as a we can addition for that. So here we can see when we are to writing as a n like a simple line of code, so we don't have to return the anything of that. So it will be arrow function is directly taking like as a return function, so it will be taking like as a binds the a and b values, and it will be returning as a new function. So that's why it will be getting like an output as a 10. So that's all about like as a this difference between the spread and rest operators, and also normal functions and arrow functions differences.